Michael, Rex, we are the Rex. Celebrate another one of our birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Get actually, it's on its way. And Michael, such a good boy this year. Open up the gifts while we all cheer. Michael, such a good boy this year. Open up the gifts while we all cheer. Rex, we are the Rex. Celebrate another one of our birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Get actually, it's on its way. And Michael, such a good boy this year. Open up the gifts. Rex, we are the Rex. Celebrate another one of our birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Get actually, it's on its way. And Michael, it's such a good boy this year. Open up your gifts while we all cheer.
Me on red like a solo cup. You say that you miss me, but I'm still gone. You text and you call, but my phone's not on. I need CPR, please call 911. Defibrillate all of my faded phones. Don't text, keep me sober. Hope it's not all over. Ripping out the bottles, sipping empty bottles. Don't text. Don't leave me on red like a solo cup. You say that you miss me, but I'm still gone. You text and you call, but my phone's not on. I need CPR, please call 911. Defibrillate all of my faded phones. Don't text, keep me sober. Hope it's not all over. Ripping out the bottles, sipping empty bottles. Don't text, keep me sober. Hope it's not all over now. Keeps me coming all the time. I pull the trigger and hit you right. She keeps me coming all the time. I wanna run up, but never lie. Don't text, keep me sober. Hope it's not.
It is this TP is like, so this pick's like 5 seconds long, so welcome to Goofster versus P, Seed 4 versus Seed 5. For one match where Hidden 2 will not be banned. And in fact, I think both players might get above 300k on it. Now, these players are similar in the fact that they're probably amongst the best low AR players in New Zealand playing in this tournament, at least. But they differ in where P is a bit of an aim abuser. Her aim skill ceiling is pretty decent, to say the least, whereas Goofster's aim skill ceiling leaves a bit to be desired. But Goofster's tapping is so comedically ahead of P's, it's not funny. Like, you know that image with the horse? Like the back end of that horse is the aim, and P's back end of that horse is immaculately drawn. And the front end of that horse is tapping, and Goofster's end of that horse is immaculately drawn. The middle is reading. It can be average. Who cares about reading, man? This Jeremy guy just has like a row of repeaters and then like 6 rows of sunflowers. How cooked is that, man? Anyways, for bans, P's like bans are so obvious. Like, No Mod 2. DT2. In what universe will P not ban either of those maps? Goofster might opt to ban Hidden 1, I think. Hidden 1. Oh yeah, and Hard Rock, of course. Goofster has a very clear weakness in precision, and Hard Rock in general is something he's not that comfortable on. So I think Hard Rock 2 makes sense. That lack of consistency can really bite you when you're playing a Nothing Burger map that has one real pattern at the end. And now DT free and no mod 2. Why DT free is interesting to me. DT free is so easy to mash through, in my professional opinion. But I suppose if you're not confident, then I don't know. I feel like DT free is missed opportunity. It's kind of easy to cheese out a victory on it. But maybe I'll be proven wrong and P's actually become a beast on 250. Yeah, and Goofster ban's hidden free. Opting for the precision ban. So Goofster, I don't think he plays precision that much, which makes sense. He's not like a precision like aficionado like Big Seimu, but she can probably just aim abuse to a halfway decent score. And Hidden 1 as first pick makes a lot of sense if you're P. I mean, Hidden, something you're comfortable on, aim's kind of awkward, and I think mechanically this is the hardest aim map in the pool. Jeremy's defense is getting eaten by pole vaulter zombies. They just jump over his pumpkin or walnut defense. Why would you get pumpkins to put on your walnuts, bro?
So they can all eat my walnut.
This guy's stupid.
I won't let them eat my walnut.
I don't think Goose is going to be feeling too good about this map, but he should be able to read it. And maybe he's gotten better at aim, and I'm actually just PMing him for no reason. Oh, there's a very unfortunate break from Goofster right after the intro diff spike. I think he just wasn't ready. Neither player dropping on the cancer first, and his accuracy is actually very, very good so far. We'll have to see if that keeps up. Oh! That double looked very scary from P, but she's held through it. I don't know how. And she misses on the reading, the overlaps. Goofster now has a little bit of a window. But he can't capitalize. He finds a random miss on the aim. Decides to cursor dance a little bit. I mean, if you're either of these players, you might be thinking it's cooked, but this Goofster guy might just troll his match if he keeps cursor dancing. Another player's getting caught out by these weirder sliders as we get into the chorus and Kiai. This is where the linears pick up. These doubles have caught a lot of people off. But both players are holding through it. He just has that slight ack and that slight combo, but the combo's gone on her side. And now, can Goofster make... No, he can't! Why did I say that? He slightly overaims at Buzz Slider. Both these players have just been trading misses back and forth, back and forth. It's just the accuracy difference. Both these players have looked so good on this map, but then they just find these random misses on parts that really don't warrant missing. This is still very much a map and play in this last third. If P misses, Goofster just needs to hold on for a tiny bit of time. We get into the next chorus. P misses on that linear. But we get into these awkward doubles. P finds another miss. These linears don't let up. Get into the last little awkward slider part here. But Goofster misses right as he's gonna overtake P. These slider jumps have just been showing him no mercy. He just needs to hold on for a little bit more. This is where the tapping, the triples, the tapping's not too hard, but lots of people have dropped ACK on it just from the nerves of this ending. And P misses on it! Goofster needs to hold on with everything he has. He's been behind the whole map. But he's hitting these triples. He looks calm and composed. He steals the first point of the match on the ending. He's spinning to win. He is not spinning to win. GG. And perhaps I was BMing this Goofster guy a little bit too hard. My bad, bro. And these combos are kinda terrible, but both players really just consistently found misses on filler, really. It was just P finding that last miss on the filler on the ending that gave Goofster that chance to finally get ahead. And that early breakpoint, I think, is actually kind of massive for Goofster. If you're P, you're gonna be a bit scared picking into No Mod 1 now. And Goofster, unless P has become like Jane tapping, I just don't see her getting an early breakpoint on this tapping. Goofster he clicked his pin button in T. That's why you disable them. And then you can click them for fun. Now, we'll have to see if P has been like working on her tapping a bit, but I don't think it's at the level where she can play a map like this. Meanwhile, Goofster's tapping, I think, is in like the upper third of New Zealand. At least in this tourney, specifically. P's burst. P isn't looking terrible through this intro. Maybe I've been BMing P too much. But yeah, that early act drop. These act drops went to the slider break. I think that just extra overlap note kind of ruined P's flow, causing a little slider break into the aim after it. But she's holding up better than I thought she would through this intro. I mean, a map like this is Goofster's bread and butter, right? Hits that square. Into the hard tapping now. This is where, yeah, P misses, Goofster trades it. Actually, Goofster misses again, and P trades it yet again. These overlaps, these 1-0 overlaps on the start of these streams are just destroying P. If you can't tap this BPM comfortably, they kinda suck to play. I can't tell you, Jeremy deafened, and I can't click on he's minimized Plants vs Zombies. So he's probably warming up now. But the combos are kinda even, but the accuracy here tells a very different story. It's obvious that P's improved a lot on tapping, but I mean, it was kind of wishing for lightning to strike the same place twice for a victory against Goofster on tapping. I mean, it could feasibly... Actually, no, it can't. I mean, this combo is not even that bad from P. Like, she's not playing this horribly by any stretch of the word. 400k. But, I mean, Goofster 600k, I think he struggled a little bit with the aim, and that's about it. maybe I was wrong to doubt the DT free ban, but Goofster consolidates on that pick. Now has a consolidated breakpoint. P instant picks DT1. DT1, you might see another FC on it from P. This is very much up P's alleyway. It's kind of just a TV-sized farm map. It has a single triple, and it's on a buzz slider. It's like Imagination's triple, where if you know where it is, you're not going to get tripped up by it. And the BPM's like obnoxiously high, but aside from that, there's not really anything too special about this map. Of course, if P gets unlucky, she could just miss on Finia, and Goofster might just get an FC. But so far, this map has seen expected scorelines between every person that's picked it. A whole bunch of nothing burger filler. Another player's broken on it. We get into the jumps. Some cute little star jumps. Let's freaking go. Goofster finds a slider break on nothing, and then he starts doing spinners on the jumps. Yes, it was muted for yours. I respect doing spinners on the jumps. But yeah, P's accuracy is pretty good. I mean, I don't really expect her to break. If you've hit this first part, there is not much to miss on. Because again, it's just a TV-sized farm map, and if you look at P's profile, you'll see a lot of 700s with DT. Goofster, meanwhile, getting aim abused, like I thought would happen. And there's another FC to add to the books, I think. Is that the same accuracy as randomers? I think it's like 1/100 better. Good job. Goofster getting 500k, kind of tripping up on the build part, which kind of score kneecaps you. Goofster picks No Mod 5. Now, No Mod 5, I think is scarier than No Mod 2, to be honest. And I think this is where P could maybe get a breakpoint back in an... I wouldn't even say unexpected way, to be honest. But the tapping in this map only really comes online in the ending. Yeah, I've been training for this moment. This map is really not that hard to tap, which is why I think it's interesting. Actually, No Mod 2's banned, isn't it? I'm a fraud. Sorry, team. Then I guess this pick could make sense. It's just a farm map, but with tapping. But like, yeah, you saw P's DT2 performance. I don't think tapping's gonna be an issue for her, and that kind of just turns us into an aim map. You'd think that someone like P would be favored on just what really is low 6-star aim consistency. Of course, we can always be proven wrong. Now, a quarter of a way in, P's accuracy is pretty damn good. Kind of confirming my doubts about whether she'd struggle to tap this, because I did not doubt it for a second. looking like this could just come down to who breaks on the aim first. Is for evil Buzz Sliders of Doom. I usually overtap these on purpose. This is where there's a little bit of slider aim. The tapping will start to pick up a little bit, but again, I mean, look at P's accuracy. I don't think the tapping is going to be the real issue here. Ac game, I mean, it could. But I feel like it will just come down to like someone's shit missing on a 5-star jump. This way of tapping will really start to slowly build up. This is a part I struggled with tapping the most. Right into this ending. Goofster's over tapping quite a bit to get into what I think is probably the hardest part of the map. Because you've got this cheeky ult to drop Ac on, which P is doing a lot of right now, and these slider jumps as well are kind of vicious. And even with that Ac drop, he still has an Ac lead. Here's where the nerves will start to come into play. Into the final little bit of this map. He just needs to hold on to that accuracy with Goofster finally finding that miss. I think that's just a flow aim diff here. He's just holding on. Starting to drop a little bit more Ac, but I mean, again, she's holding on, over tapping it, like just tank it. And yeah, good job farming the No Mod 5. Good job, P, for not being disabled. So I'm pretty sure a year ago, P would have probably not enjoyed this map nearly as much. That's the breakpoint that P needed. And now he could look to capitalize here. Goofster becomes the first cat pooling victim, I think. He's well on his way to becoming Chiv 2.0. I'll become his second victim if next week's No Mod 2 is 185 BPM flow aim. Now, if I was P here, there is No Mod 1. Hard Rock 1 as well, yeah, I think Hard Rock 1's a very good pick into Goofster. Wherever real speed maps, DT3 man, I'm a speed player, I can confirm. No, next week. Next week they're removing, there's gonna be one tapping map. I'm telling you man, it's rigged all the way down. So this Hard Rock 1, again, You heard me yap about how it's like a coin flip map at times with the burst Floim. If you hit the burst Floim, it's practically just a jump map. The Floim of this map is not too hard, it's slightly awkward, I guess. Goofster kinda is not comfortable playing Hard Rock, but P does find an early miss to trade out Goofster's early misses. Another early miss from P on those bursts, which again are just so coin flippy, but Goofster then just misses on a slider. P a little bit of combo built up outside of that really RNG filled burst part. Goofster finds another miss on some of the easier aim in this map. If P holds on a little bit more, yeah, she gets to the easiest part of a map with decent combo lead built up. Now the Flame will pick up a little bit. I think one of these patterns is somewhat cut, yeah, but both players hit it just fine. Now we get to the aim. Goofster finds another miss. I think that'll consolidate P's pick here. P finds another miss, but I mean, she's done more than enough. Like, this is a pretty solid score, all things considered, because hitting those bursts in the intro consistently is kind of hard. And Goofster, I respect missing that last stream. I kind of forgot it was in this map. Shit, missed so much at the start. Yeah. It's just that kind of map. I tabbed, and I saw pigs once, and I put my pen like away. But then I like saw the last notes, and I was like, man, I should play the rest of them. And P has inherited 2023 Emil Bus's mental. GG. Thought I would be doing a lot worse. You need to have the ego, you're seed 4. Awesome little guy. Now, the hidden 2 pick comes out. This hidden 2, I mean, I can hit the jumps on it. It's just an Excel flowing map. It kind of separates the hidden and the non-hidden players, and that's about it. Like, the reading in this map is pathetically easy. It really just is. Have you, like, self-tortured yourself enough playing AR8 hidden to be able to play AR8 hidden accelerating streams? And P has immediately broke, so I guess she needs to practice more self-torture. But I mean, another random break from P on thin air, I guess? That's not what you want on a map like this, where the real breakpoint comes from getting a low roll on one of the burst patterns and just note-locking 10 notes. So it drops a little bit of hack, but it doesn't matter. He's actually got very nice hack compared to P, and P finds another miss. And I mean, P looks comfortable playing this. So these random misses throw up a question mark. Goofster finally finds that one of those random misses. But he's not that far behind P in terms of combo. Another miss from Goofster. That'll start to give P a chance to actually build up a lead and make that score flip over. place. Never mind, Goofster breaks on that and he does a little spinner. He's looking like she's found her comfort now. Doesn't really drop those last notes with 50s, but 400 combo and climbing halfway into this map. She's gonna have to break pretty soon, I feel. But again, if you can like play this kind of map, yeah, Goofster with another miss. This is looking like breakpoint territory. He finds the chain miss on, I think, the hardest climb of the map. Goofster doesn't have combo to work with. He's done more than enough, finding more random misses. The secret sauce for flow hidden 2s. If your opponent's picking a Floim hidden 2 and you've ever lost the moral victory anyways. Because you just know they've self-tortured, like, learning how to play that, man. And yeah, that's a breakpoint for P, I think. Yeah, this is one of the more coin flippy maps. They should have mapped the drum roll. You expect too much, man. Remove the hidden, and this is like such a generic map. It's like DT farm. At Hisapi, have you tried DTing this map? Goofster is becoming a cat pooling victim once again. He's being such a wholesome little gal, though. What's on that Nomod for FC? You got better act than my FC on it, so I'm proud of you. He goes for Nomad 1. I think Nomad 1's not a surprise. Using the wrong grip? How do you use the wrong grip? Is there like a hidden 2 grip? Is this why I can't play AR8 hidden? Is this what they've been gatekeeping from me? You just haven't bashed your head into a rock enough to have the hidden 2 grip Hisapi. Anyways, I feel like this is a pretty P-favored map. This is like First Storm. It's mapped nearly as obnoxiously as First Storm as well, which is saying something. But it's not like a slider cancer heavy, so I like it. Well, you can get unlucky on this map. The kick sliders on this map are a little bit trolled. Yeah, and P does find that early miss in this first little chorus. But Goofster shortly trades it, I think, on a slider. So the accuracy here is playing a pretty major part, I want to say. But I mean, the accuracy is so even. That slight combo advantage means P should start to build up a little bit of a score advantage. It'll take a second break to really consolidate this though. Yeah, and there's the second break that P needed. Goofster's adopted Saiku's mystical aim techniques, I think. He does hold on, there's not much Goofster can realistically do. Another miss from Goofster, I think, yeah, that consolidates this pick really. Arla's map and No Mod 1. I think you should have joined last year if you wanted to play an Arla's map and No Mod 1. It's a map you might actually be quite familiar with. We get into the evil streams of doom. I don't think I've ever hit the streams in this map. But he clearly has, right there. It's the first little stream section of doom in my No Mod 1. Now we get these cheeky little 1-2s with the kick sliders before we get these linears, which did catch 1 or 2 people off. It's really just the P-show right now. I am a stream player. No, my speed cap's changed. Didn't you see me on DT3? Cap's catching strays, and I am honestly all for it. Now, can P close out a reverse choke on this map? Doesn't break on the second evil stream of doom. This is actually a very good score from P. Like, this map has a lot of just annoying patterns to hold combo through. But after that first break, she's done it just fine. Oh, gets grief by bottom right. But I think that might be the best score on No Mod 1 we have gotten so far. And that puts it on match point. Now, Goofster here, it's hard to think of what he can pick into. I don't think Traceable's too bad. It's like the opposite of Hidden, so it's easy. Now, what does Goofster opt for, really? DT4? Maybe? No Mod 4? It's tough to think about here, because a lot of these maps are probably P favored at this point. What is Traceable? It is the opposite of Hidden. No Mod 4. Now, I thought he'd probably go for No Mod 4 to be honest, because No Mod 4 is a map that you can cheese very, very easily. Like, just don't, like, have dignity. Just don't follow the slider ends. It's not worth it. His leg is cramping, apparently. Yeah, it is your pad for following the sliders. I have like a 700k on this map with 92 AC. Actually, I think it's 800. Isn't that kind of beast? None of these sliders... The slider ends are like extremely hard to follow in this map. Like, no shame to you if you don't follow them. Especially those ending sliders. Like, it may say 6.25 stars, but those ending sliders, I don't know if anyone in the tourney could hit them consistently. And I don't think it's even worth trying, even if you could. And I mean, they don't have slider ins either way. Now we have some cute filler. If you ignore the slider ins in this map though, it does start to play more like just a reading slash aim map. We'll have to see if either of these players want to appear honorable. Because you best believe I would not. Little intro. Pretty sure I slider broke on one of these sliders on my sight read. Now we get into the map starting to build up. You have to aim the middle of these buzz sliders, but both players are doing. Now we get into the first little bit of these sliders. Slider triples don't catch out either of these players. Buzz sliders being hit by both of them. But his accuracy on this map so far is kind of filthy. And Goofster finally finds that miss. He's actually hitting these slider ends. I'm actually quite impressed. Like, she finally drops. That's why you don't go for the slider ends, I guess. Because that ack is beautiful, but I mean, Bob's 95% accuracy would gap. And now we get into this little break, but these are the actually like insane sliders. If you hit like these slider ends, if he hits these slider ends, I think that would be like, it would be an actually insane play. The score lead's a bit too far gone unless he like collapses. But yeah, if he finds an SB, starting to drop that act a bit. Following these slider ends is actually like very hard. Some of them you'd have to like only practice the slider if you want to hit. And like practicing a map slider by slider is not very fun. But P's still acting them pretty decently. But yeah, ignoring a few of them. And I think that'll close out the match right there. P getting a decent 470k. Playing the first half incredibly well, but again, that second half is kind of impossible to get good ack on unless you're like Malashevsky. Sorry, unless you're my good mate Cat Osu. And that, I believe, P gets to face. Let's have a cheeky little look. The winner of the next match, I sure do wonder if P will face ONZO2025. And Goofster thinks he plays Hisapi, 46. Yeah, you play Hisapi or Mocha. That could be an interesting matchup. It depends what the pool is like. We'll have to see. Why is Yumi live? Aussie v Shigon Pay Me should be pretty soon. This Jeremy guy is still in the commentator call with me, just deafened, so I will grief his match if he doesn't give me free fish and chips in 13 days. But stay tuned for that, I guess. Guess I'll see you in like 15 minutes. I might be slightly late to coming this match as well. FYI.